Greetings and welcome to part 4 of our relationship series. Well, if you are just joining us, welcome to Triple M Reality. This is my YouTube channel, and I know maybe you're asking why Triple M. Well, my name is Mary Magdalene Mukoya. That makes it Triple M. And of course, this is a Triple M Reality channel where you get all topics real, live, and candidly open. We talk about anything and everything: health, matters, relationship, love, name it, I spell it. Well, today on our part 4 in our relationship series, a friend of mine sat with me over coffee, and they tried to ask me and debate about it because one too many times she has gone for several dates. When you're still looking for your Mr. Right. Yes, many dates, many approaches, many, all this said and done. And then she asked me, is it wise to split the bill on a date? Drum roll. Good question, timely hour with the right person to spell it out. Well, someone has also asked, is it really wise to split the bill on a date? I would tell you my simple notion. First up, you're my guest at my home. Should you come and buy the milk, buy the bread, pay for tokens, pay for water, pay for soap? Well, if you have that notion in your head, or if you have this understanding of what I have just tried to bring it out or bring about, well, we'll be able to understand. If I have invited you for a date or a visit or an outing, the bill is on me. Did we get that straight? If I am the inviter, then my invitee becomes my guest. She does not have to cater for anything unless she voluntarily wants or carries the packet of milk or brings a jug of water or surprises my house with shopping. The invitee is at free will to cater for any bill, and at that juncture it is not called a bill, it is just called a token of appreciation because of the invitation. But if you and I have set a date on the 27th, we will be meeting at 3 p.m. at this very location. Prior to that meeting or that appointment, you and I will sit, discuss venue, time. Of course, probably dress code is not a matter of, it's just a meet and greet, or it's just a takeout, or it's a sip it on the spot, whatever the setup. But we are having that conversation prior. At that prior discussion, it is when we will decide, are we splitting the bill? They call it the Dutch rule, the 50-50. Are we splitting the bill, or is it my treat? Then next time it's your treat. You have to discuss that prior. It also depends with what sort of a person you are talking about, or with how far or how intertwined you are connected to each other. And that brings me back to where our definition for our relationship is. Do we know what a relationship is? Allow me to remind us, our relationship is simply a state of connection where two are connected either by blood, by birth, or by social interest, career interest, talent, skill, interest, whatever that bonds the two of you or the three of you, or the merrier that you are, that becomes a relationship. And in this case, you and I are having a social media relationship. I always just love giving definitions of words. And then, of course, a date is set for two. When it is beyond two, then becomes a meeting. Anything beyond number two, it becomes a meeting, a congregation, a setup, an organization, an event, a plan. Do we understand? A date is just left out for two. Yes, meetings have assigned dates, events have assigned dates, office setups or events or preparations or setups all have assigned dates. But when it's a couple, or it's a pair, or it's just you and I, it becomes a date. Yes. So the date varies with location, with who you're meeting, where you're meeting, what kind of a meeting or setup the date is supposed to bring about. So if you're inviting me per se out for a date, and probably our relationship is as close as best friend, I mean, it is only wise that we speak about splitting the bills prior at that time when we were setting up the meeting. But if we are just maybe like my fiance would want me out on a date, his idea would just be to give me the date and perhaps either a pickup time or a meetup location. But at that juncture, he pays the bill. But what I would want us to make so clear, and so that it does not burden each other as each other party, like the male species or the female species, I would like to tell us it should be an open discussion from the onset. If I know that I'm not dating a well-able, financially well-pocketed person, for me, it may not really matter where you're from, what kind of money you earn, or how much is deep in your pocket or in your account. By the end of the day, remember, I started out with the heart. If the heart is set out to make a relationship a concrete thing out of this setup that you're calling a relationship, well, then splitting a bill should not be an issue. But I would like to advise us, first up, never should you think of a date without a budget. You being the inviter or the planner, never should you think of setting out a date without a budget. Date without a budget is no date. So please, you do not want to disappoint your party. You do not want to disappoint your date. I would be all glammed up and dolled up and looking all beautiful with nice earrings. Oh, my hair is all made and my gel is all intact and my nails all gelled up, only for me to come and sit and I'm sipping my soda or my cappuccino and you're busy telling me, by the way, Meg, how much are we paying? As in, how much do you have in your pocket? Oh my goodness. Did my food just come out of my throat? Hey, please plan a date with a budget. That goes for every inviter, every planner. Have a budget. But if we are simply casual friends, we've talked about it, we have related, we have broken the tension, we are bonded, we are this tight, name it. We are so organically connected in one way or the other. I mean, splitting a bill should not really be a debate. So let's just make it so simple for each and every one of us, Choose what kind of a setup you're looking for. Is it just a casual setup or a real date looking forward to many more dates or another milestone into the relationship? Determine before you take up to the next level, because I would like to tell us something. Before you fill up my head with ideas and intimacy ideas and fantasy ideas and dinner dates ideas and dress code ideas, please determine what sort of a relationship is this. Is it just a friendly relationship? Is it a casual relationship? Is it a date that is going to become a courtship and later a dating whole process leading to some future somewhere, a beautiful future at that? Or what are we doing? Always ask yourself, why am I here? Why are we having this discussion? For how long do I project to see where this is going? With who? How are we to do this? When are we to do this? And see how and when to fulfill. But remember, let it not be a heavy topic in your heart that you've been invited for a date and you start asking yourself, scratching your head and asking yourself, am I the one going to pay this bill? Am I the one who's going to cater for everything? Am I the one to also pay for my transport? Fast up, appear. If you're simply in a relationship where you understand each other, perhaps she knows you're not financially stable, they should be able to either provide transport for a matatu or transport for a cab. You see, it depends with whatever means you're using. Then on arrival, I mean, the intention is genuine, is pure, because you know where you're going. But by the end of the day, let it not be a hurdle in our hearts, a heavy burden in our hearts. Should we split the bill or should we not split the bill? Let it be on a genuine ground, on a genuine foundation. You have discussed on it prior. If there was no prior discussion, my inviter, please be ready, plan for a date, and have a budget. Well, if you have just joined this channel, this of course is Triple M Reality, and my name is Mary Magdalene McCoy. You know, I'm all excited and all out here just to look out for questions and answers, and to be able to share with us in the most realist and open way that we can be able to have our conversations going. And if you have not subscribed, click on the red button, and on the comment section, leave your comment, leave a question, and I will definitely be in touch with you so that we can keep this conversation glowing and growing and flowing forever. So let's do this. This is the place to be. Thank you for being my friend, for being online, and thank you for checking out this video. Check out more videos up and others coming. There is so much to go. Don't be left out, and I look forward to catching you next time. Until another round, until another time, God bless you. And I know most of you know me for my forte. Allow me to also give a touch of my forte. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. So see you next time. God bless you and take care. Ta-ta.